guys, this is Far Amazing Adventures. Today I'm going to take a hike here on the trails to show you the remnants of the old village that used to be here at CARVINS Cove. They're out there somewhere, but I'm going to find some of them. I can't find every one of them obviously, but because I don't know where all of them are, only just a few. But please subscribe to this channel if you like. You can turn on all notifications so you won't miss out on anything. It's a beautiful day out here. Some clouds in the sky, but it's kind of clear. I think they had some excuse me, it's kind of nippy out here too, but they had some rainfall as well. The cove level's a little bit high than last time I was here. Let's get going. Alright guys, you guys wonder if you go to CARVINS Cove, you wonder where you can find this concrete structures. They're very hard to find. Like I said before, you have to, I told people this many times, that you literally have to wait till the winter time or the spring, but it's better during the winter time, that when all the vegetation's off the trees and off the bushes and off the shrubs, you can actually have a better chance of seeing the concrete structures than you did during the summertime. Yeah, the cove level's high. It has a good amount of rain, but that's pretty much how you find the concrete structures. Now, another thing too is you'll find them easier if you get near the water line. Sometimes they're near the water line, or if you see meadows with bare little trees, kind of like shallow areas, that's where you find them. Sometimes in open areas. That's how you find concrete structures here. I can't really tell you exactly the best way how to find them, but that's what you do. Like, a lot of times they're around next to the water line here, but not all the time. Sometimes they'll weigh. Most of them are underneath the water, and you gotta wait for a drought for the water levels to drop in order to see the concrete structures. Like I said before in the last video, that you had to, back in 1999, 2002, they had drought here and the water levels dropped. So you had a chance to actually see them back then, but not right now. Water's too high and you can't see them. There's some little trails here near the water line. Looks like people have some no hiking here in times past. My nose is running right now. It's very cold out here. The wind is blowing as well. I didn't think I would get this cold yet. So I'm here. Hey guys, want to throw something out as well. A lot of you guys are watching from other states, other places. Some of you guys from Nevada, California, Texas, Montana, Michigan, Florida, Maine, whatever. And you kind of ask yourself, or tell yourself, I don't care about CARVINS Cove. I don't know nothing about it. And what does it apply to me? I mean, you're right, CARVINS Cove really doesn't apply to you. But in the same sense, the point I'm trying to throw out is you'd be surprised what you can find in your own state. You know, especially a lot of you guys say you hate your own state. You don't want to move somewhere else and do something else. You know, there's nothing going on in your own state. I mean, almost everybody says that. Pretty much, not everybody, but a lot of people say that. But there's always something to see in your own state. And there's a lot of hidden gems that are really sadly overlooked. So like I said, you'd be surprised what you can find in your own state. And also a lot of times they don't require a lot of money or any money at all. To just go and visit them, you know. So just thought I'd throw that out. That just research your own state and see what lies in them, what places you can see, and what places you can go that are so underrated. And CARVINS COVE is one of them. You know, a lot of people just go here to hike, which is good. It's a good hiking spot. It's so peaceful, but the history behind it, it's a secret. And there was one time a long time ago I didn't know nothing about it. I knew about CARVINS COVE, but I really didn't know it was a village and the history behind it. So yeah, I'm just gonna throw that out. So whatever you do, research your own state, find what goes on in them. And like I said, just find the places that are so underrated. So, just thought I'd throw that out. All right, another thing I want to say too, you go and look for these concrete structures in CARVINS COVE. You know, look for, moss. I'm not saying that's a concrete structure, but a lot of times you can see moss. If the moss grows in like a rectangular shape, or the kind of outlines a structure, they're there. That's how you know they're there. And you also got to get off the path. I just got off the main path, Happy Valley Trail. I just came off of that. You pretty much got to go in the woods a lot of times to see them. I'm not saying they're here, right? Specific spot where I'm at, but usually in open areas like this, you can find them. And like I said before, wait till winter time to find them, because during summertime, the leaves are out, all the vegetation are out, and of course the critters, spiders, even hornets, especially hornets, like to live in the ground, and you don't want that. But yeah, this is a good time to actually see the structures. Is the winter time when it's cold, all the leaves are off and all the critters are away. Anyways, let me get going. All right, guys, I found something. See, that's the break right there. See, they cut down trees here recently, and kind of around the area where they cut, and also underneath the trunks as well, or the remains of some type of house or a shed. That's some type of brick, some type of concrete stone there. See, it's got lots of square. So what's the house here? Actually, inside of it, you see the outside right here. See the line right there, the stones. See how it's lined up. here. More, and some brick. There's some brick right there. There's some more brick. There's some more cobblestones as well. This is the house. What is that? Live off the trail. And that's the transformers. The wires. It goes up to Tinker Mountain, as you can see in the background. But I had to get off the trail just a little bit. You can see that outline of the house of some sort. Could be a shed, I don't know. But it's a foundation. There's no brick. There's another brick. And there's a whole tons of brick right there. And a whole pile of them too. Right there. In the far distance right there. It's real cold out here. I'm a little slurred with speech. I'm all bundled up. I'm still a little bit chilly here. But yeah, there's a whole pile of brick here. Yeah, there's a whole pile. Alright, here's a pile of rubble. Obviously this is not nature made. You see brickings. You see a brick in the midst of it. A long time ago when they evacuated the people out above this valley, they tore down a lot of the houses. A lot of times just when they tore it down, they didn't tear everything down. Some of the concrete structures are still there, but some of the rubble they just threw in the pile. And this is one of them. I mean, I found in other places there are piles of rubble just like this. After they tore down the houses, they just threw the rubble in the pile. Excuse me. And that's it right there. That shed or that house is over there. Like I said, usually in open spaces like this, you can find the houses, sheds, concrete structures. That's the water line right there. This used to be open area, grass, fields. Now, I'm not saying this is farmland here. It was a farm, but other places there was a farm, but this house here, this used to be somebody's yard, you can say. But yeah, you can tell by the thickness of the tree they're old. Some of them are very young. That's a rotten tree there. Yeah, there's more brick. Like I said, there's a lot more. See that brick right there? It's 3. There's several in the back. I mean, they're all over the place. You just tore down the houses and just threw them out in the fields. I mean, they're all over the place. All right, I'm about to leave this place. Still, like I said, I found brick in a lot of places. This place here, there was a house here, like I said before. And you guys go to CARVINS COVE, or actually any other place that had a village. Lots of times you'll see, these old structures and open spaces like this. You may have to get off the path a little bit, especially here in CARVINS Cove. Get near the water line. They usually run the water line. If not, they're out in the woods. But pretty much you gotta get off the trail. I'm gonna leave this place now. I'm gonna find more after that. I think there's another place that I know that has a house. I'm gonna show you that later. Here's CARVINS Cove, and that's the electric tower, transformer, wires that go to the next one. Goes all the way up to Tinker Mountain as well. It's a side of Tinker Mountain. And I think I did find a house here. There is some concrete structure. I'm off the path, by the way. There's some stone. I don't know if that's part of the cobblestones. Back then they used cobblestones for the foundation. Not always the case, but they're in various places. But I do know this pile here, it's a huge pile. As you can see, the slabs of concrete. Then you got the giant cobblestones in the midst. One right there. There's whole tons of cobblestone here. I think they when they made the trail, either bulldoze the say the possible house that used to be here, they just pushed it to the side. See, the trail's right there. But yeah, they pushed it to the side and made a berm here. And there's a whole tons of cobblestone and concrete slabs here. So there's just a whole walk on top of it. And they're all over the place too. Concrete slabs, cobblestones. Must have been a house made of primarily out of cobblestones. I'm trying to see if I can find some brick in the midst of it. Sometimes I see brick in the area. Usually indicates a house. Wait a minute. I do see a brick. Give me a minute. Yeah, there's so many piles. No, it's not brick. Is that a brick? No. There's another pile of cobblestone and concrete structure. Yeah. Something was here. There's more of it over there. So the whole piles of cobblestones and concrete slabs that look like been broken up. Hey, I found a brick here. There's one. Yeah, a house was here. Definitely. Just right across from that pile. And here's Happy Valley Trail. And of course the robins in the back. You can hear them. Here's the Happy Valley Trail. And this is actually another path. It's not actually part of the Happy Valley Trail. This actually goes off into somewhere. The reason why I'm saying that is This is the original routes before the cove was flooded. When the village was here, there actually been roads that went into the valley, and this is one of them. Now this is just, like I said, this is just one of them. There are other places that, you know, you have to get off the trail, and that you can see pretty much the cut in the tree line. You can see there's a cut right there, and from the main trail you can see there's another pathway, and this is just, like I said, it's just one of those places that go off into near the water line. It used to be, it actually goes into the valley before there was water, and there were, you know, of course, houses, farmlands. Of course, now it's underneath the water, but yeah, that's one of them. And I think I've been there before. I'm not gonna go there right now. I got another house to see, but maybe in part 3 or possibly part 4 video, I'll see if I can check it out. But yeah, usually you can find houses in those old trails, old roads. See me, it's real cold out here, sniffling. But yeah, all right. All right, here's a fork here. Kind of hard to explain where it is exactly, but there's a fork here. Here's the Happy Valley Trail, and there's another road pathway here. Like I said, there's many pathways off the side of the main trail here. This one leads to the Raleigh Cemetery. I'm gonna go right there right now, show you what the cemetery looks like. I just came from the main trail, the Happy Valley Trail, and this is the trail that leads up to the Raleigh Cemetery. It's right there. And that's it right there. Now I heard there's another grave site, as well as there's a crypt somewhere. I don't know. I've heard about it, but I never found it. So this is the Raleigh Cemetery. And there's other people buried here who lived here besides the Raleighs. Places, well, not that whole place, but a good half of it's covered with moss. And that's the Raleigh Cemetery. Alright, I just came back down from the Raleigh Cemetery, but this is actually behind the cemetery, away from Happy Valley Trail. That's an old path right there, and it goes down towards the water line, and trees are covering it. Originally, before the water was there, this road led into the valley, where there were also roads as well, but they're underneath the water now. But everything's covered with trees and fallen trees. But yeah, this was an old road. And that leads back up to the Raleigh Cemetery. You can see the cut in the tree line. I'm here at the Happy Valley Trail still. I went up a lot more further, and to my left here is actually a concrete structure. I've been here before, a long time ago. I thought I'd come back to it and shoot more photos of it, shoot another video of it. I was tripped here. Be careful where you step at. Looks like a remains of an old chimney structure. That's what I think it is. There's cobblestones over there. There's brick right there. Right there. And they're all over the place too. A lot of brick, a lot of cobblestone. I don't know if you can see it. There's a crater. Not saying it's a crater, but it's like a bowl shaped right here. Maybe it could have been an old cellar, wine cellar. I don't know. But it's like a crater right here, right where this house is or was. Bricks falling apart. I've seen this many times before. I don't know if that's an old well, maybe one of those mechanical water pumps. They drilled in the ground to get water. I don't know. I've seen that before. Various places in the cove here, there's iron pipes that go into the ground. I think they were well waters. I don't know. But yeah. Where's the structure? There's the remains of the old house, and there's that crater in the back there. I call it a crater, but it's really not. It looks like a crater, but I think could be an old wine cellar. Some sort. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go to another house. All right, I think I just found another house. I'm still on the Happy Valley Trail. All right, I'm gonna get off the path here. I don't think I've ever been here before. Obviously, I take it back. I haven't been here before, this section. But this is a house over here. I see concrete structures from far off. There's a big, huge, fat tree over here. You can see it right there. And I can see there is a foundation. I saw it from a far distance. And sure, this definitely is a house. Let me walk over here. Give me a minute. I did not notice this last time I was here. Excuse me, I'm fumbling over twigs in here. It's very heavy here. That's a huge tree. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's a big tree. There it is. Wow. I did not see this before. This definitely is intact. I did not see this before. I mean, there are things I hadn't seen before, but this, and I went by this place many times, I just didn't see it. Yeah, that's a foundation. And there's one of those well things. I don't know if that's a well. Iron pipes that went in the ground. I think that's a well. Used a mechanical pump, you know. Yeah, so that's it right there. And that's a big one too. That's the biggest one I've seen so far. There's another one up the road that's, you know, not as big as this one, but you can see it. I don't know if this is a house. It could be a house. Too big to be a shed. It's a little creepy over here. Some type of sinkhole. I don't know. Maybe it was a wine cellar. Like the other place, a little crater there too as well. There's this. Shoot me. There's the center. Yeah, that's probably some type of support structure, hold the beams of the house. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, huge house. I think that may have been a crawl space right there, and that's the wine cellar, maybe. I don't know. As I'm walking back, I'm gonna just want to show this video. I've been here before. But yeah, I just want to listen to the birds sing. Walk down this trail here. Watch the sunset as well. It's gonna get dark soon. It's also getting colder too. Early before, it was cold. Not as cold as it is now. But it was cold. And I'll stammer a little bit. Mumble a little bit sometimes. Me trying to keep warm. I'm already bundled up already. But it's cold. It's been cold all day and windy. But see the sunset. See CARVINS COVE in front of me. Hear the birds sing. There's a lot of robins. And we've been here before earlier. There's a pile of rubble. And yes, there was a house here. There's a lot of cobblestones. Concrete slabs were broken up. Didn't find any brick earlier, but still hadn't found any brick. But yeah, only found one brick. There it is right there. I shot this video before. That's just one brick. But I think it came out of that pile over there somewhere. There's more brick, but there's, you know, it's all underneath that rubble. But there's mounds and mounds of. And that was a deer too. Wow. I don't know if you saw that. But anyways, it was mounds of cobblestones and concrete slabs. So yes, there was a house here in this section. That's it. But look at the view. Love that sunset. All right, I'm gonna cut it off. All right, guys. I'm wrapping that up. End of the day, it took longer than expected. The sun's setting and it's getting real cold. A lot colder. My heavy jacket's really not cutting it. But I'm gonna come back again for the third part and possibly a fourth part. There's some places I still want to see. Now, I did see the places that I went before, and I showed you it. Took pictures of it, shot videos of it, and there were other spots that I didn't really expect, especially when I went on this trip here. I didn't really expect to see them at all, and they were just so unexpected. So, but yeah, they were amazing. Like I said, some of the spots I've been before, and I took pictures of it, shot videos of it, but then along the ways, they're unexpected spots that I didn't see before. I must have walked past and didn't realize they were there. It's getting real cold in here. I'm shivering now. The sun's setting, it's so beautiful. But anyways, wrapping it up. If you like what you see, comment below. Subscribe to my channel and turn on all notifications so you won't miss out on anything. But there's CARVINS Cove. There's the sunset.